welcome to T2A Crafts. In this episode today, we are going to be making Spritz Shamrock cookies for St. Patrick's Day. This is a pretty simple, easy recipe. We're going to use 2 sticks of softened butter. Take this off for a second. And a ½ cup of sugar. And you can use Sweet and Low, Stevia, Splenda, whatever you like. I'm just going to use regular sugar today. You're going to pour your ½ cup of sugar in there. You're going to cream together your sugar and your eggs until they are creamy and thoroughly mixed. Let me spread this down a little bit. Scrape it down so I can make sure that it's all incorporated really well. And I'm going to beat this for a couple minutes, so while we're doing that, I'll talk to you. You're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Now, I have gotten some new silicone mats that I'm going to try today. I haven't used them yet, but I'm going to try them today. And we're going to make this, excuse me, I have allergies, pardon me. We're going to make this green, so can you get me some green dye out of the cabinet over there, please? Flour has been really bothering me the last few days, and I really, I've not been doing any baking. I'm getting ready to do a few shows, so I'll be doing some other recipes and stuff for you later. So let me go get this green dye real quick. So now what I'm doing is, now I'm just using regular food dye. You can use cake icing dye, whatever you want to use. I'm just using regular everyday dye. When this is mixed for a couple minutes, then I'm going to add 2 egg yolks. And then I'm going to beat it for about a minute. And then I'm going to put in 2 cups of sifted flour and a teaspoon of vanilla, and then 2 cups of sifted flour. Now this does not have to be put in the refrigerator before you can put it in your press. And I have this is a Pampered Chef press that I have had for years and years and years. I don't even know how long I've even had it. So that's what we're going to use today. Okay, I think this is ready. Okay, I'm going to turn it off because I don't want the egg yolks going everywhere. We're going to put the egg yolks in the bowl. And then I'm just going to set all my stuff down in the sink for right now. And I'm using my paper from my butter to sit my spatula on. I have a spoon rest, but it's just as easy not to mess it, I'm not one for big messes and stuff, and I don't mind making the messes, but when you don't have a lot of time, then that's just as easy. Now, I hope you've checked out some of the videos that we've been doing during the week. I did Easter bunnies, and I did a Shammrock gnome which I used for a centerpiece, the video didn't turn out right, so we decided we would just do that one again later. Okay, now I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. And mix that in for just a few minutes. I can set my vanilla back. Okay, it's all incorporated. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add in my 2 cups of flour. This flour has been I already sifted it. I pre-sifted, so I wouldn't have to do that. And so now I'm just going to mix it up again. And then pretty much this dough is ready to be put into my press. And then I'm going to add a little bit of green food coloring because we're doing shamrocks. And shamrocks are usually green. So that's what we're going to do. You can make them any color green you want. I think we'll do a little bit of a brighter. I like my colors. I like bright colors, so. Okay. Now, I'm going to mix this up really well. But you will see in just a second that this is really, really creamy. I'm going to scrape my bowl down one more time. Make sure I get all the flour incorporated. You want your flour incorporated, and you want all your cookies to be the same color. You don't want light green with yellow streaks in it from the dough that didn't get coloring. And I'm just going to push that down, and I'll lay that back over there and turn it on for just a second more. Now, we are pretty much done with this dough. This is a very, very simple dough. We have our oven preheated to 350. Now, you're only going to put these in the oven for 11 to 13 minutes. And you only want them to be brown around the edges. You don't want them, to get really dark. Okay, now let's get our dough off of here, typically I would use my fingers, but if there's green dye in there, I don't want green dye on my hands, but I guess you could wear your gloves if you wanted to. I'm not wearing gloves. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a spoon and I'm going to spoon this into my press. And then I'm just going to press them out, pop them in the oven, and shouldn't take them but just 11 to 13 minutes, and they should be ready to go. I think I'm going to get green on my hands anyways, but that's okay. Okay, we're going to put that in the sink. I'm going to wipe my hands, and I did get green, but it's okay. I mean, you're going to get some color anyway. Okay, now my press is really easy to do if I can remember how to do it. Push that in and pull it back. I haven't used this thing in quite a while, so I'm going to move this cookbook back here out of the way and take my top off, and I'm just going to scoop my dough into my press like that. And this should make about, I would say, 24 cookies. I don't know, it might make more. I haven't used this recipe in quite a while, so we'll just play it by ear and see how many we get. Whatever we get, I'm sure that we'll eat them. And I'm going to do corned beef and cabbage on Wednesday for St. Patrick's Day. and we have a lot of Irish heritage, so I like to do the holidays, the different holidays for my kids and my grandkids. Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to put my top on here. Put my top on here and make sure it's good and tight. Excuse me. And then I'm just going to pull my press down here. I'll set my press down. There's 1, 2. I don't know, this might make more than 24. I'm not quite sure, but whatever it makes, I'm sure they'll be good, and we'll enjoy them, and we'll go from there. Now this particular mat that I bought, it holds 15 cookies, so we probably are going to get more than 24, because I still have a little bit of dough in the bowl, and you can see how easy these cookies are for, yep, it's going to make more, it's going to make a few more. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick these in the oven. Let's pause for just a second till the cameraman can get his angle right, and we'll put these in the oven and we'll bake them, and we'll see what happens. Okay, we're back. Cookies are out of the oven. I'm going to show you the backs of them. As you can see, they are just brown. They are not dark. This is what our little shamrocks look like. A few of them didn't make it to the plate, of course, but here is our Shammrock Spritz cookies that we will have for St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you're notified every time we upload a new video. We thank you for coming in and making cookies with us. Have a very blessed day.